Let's practice writing sentences describing ourselves. Now, we really only need two pieces to write these sentences. The first thing we need is the word soy. Soy means I am. It's both I and am together in one word, soy. Then the second thing and final thing we need is just the adjective, which is the describing word. Since I am very tall, I want to write I am tall. The Spanish word for tall is alto. And I'll place my period, and it is done. Soy alto means I am tall. Another word I might use to describe myself is aventurero. Ah, that word is a cognate. Do you know what that means? What does it look like? Adventurous. I am adventurous. Another word that I could use is inteligente. Inteligente is smart. And one more. Let's go with atlético. Atlético is athletic. Now, if we look at these adjectives that I've used to describe myself, most of them, not all of them, but most of them share something in common, the way they're spelled. Look at the endings. Alto, aventurero, atlético. Alto, aventurero, atlético. They all end in O. Many adjectives you'll come across in Spanish end in O, and often when you look them up online or in the dictionary, they're going to end in O. But you can't always keep those O's. For this explanation, let's take a look at Señorita Workman. She's over there working on her computer. Let's come up with some adjectives to describe her. I would say that she looks like she is very studious. So let's erase my list. And if I were to go in the dictionary and look up studious, it would be estudioso. Okay? Now we have to change something about that, but let's just hold off for a second. Let's think of some other words to describe Señorita Workman. I would say she's blonde, so we can use the word rubio. Rubio. And let's ask her what other words she might use to describe herself. What words might you use to describe yourself in Spanish?
I would use the word estudiosa.
Oh, well, we already have that one.
I would use the word energética.
Oh, there we go. If we were to look up the word for energetic in the dictionary, we would get energético. Now, she said energética, and that points out something very important. When we're talking about girls, or if you're talking about yourself and you are a girl, you cannot keep the O at the end of the word. You have got to change that O to an A. So Señorita Workman would not say soy estudioso. She would have to say soy estudiosa. And it's very easy to change your O's to an A. You just pop on a little kickstand there, and then you've made it correct. So she would not say rubio. She would say soy rubia. And she said energética. I wrote energético because that's what you would find in the dictionary. So make sure when you're describing yourself or you're talking about someone that you have the correct ending. O for boys, A for girls. Now, sometimes you'll come across words that don't end in either of those. Like inteligente ends in an E. You can keep that E for boys and girls. Another one is joven. Joven ends in an N. You can keep that N for boys and girls. It's only O's and A's that are specific. So look out for these endings when you are writing your sentences.